Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to Yokai Watch. We're in the Infinite Inferno. And last week we beat
MK6
sticks here.
Yeah, this is where he was.
Okay, I can't fall down.
You could never fall down. Anyway, we're gonna proceed into hell. Oh, go up that ladder. Go up it. If I recall correctly, this should actually be a shortcut. Yeah, if you keep going forward. Maybe?
It's
Or maybe it's just a treasure room. Okay.
Well, it's not an empty room, it's a dead-end room.
Because at some point, as you go through here, you will unlock shortcuts to upstairs. Wait. Check the edges. Yeah, see, it is a shortcut. Activated thing. So now we got a little bridge here.
Shortcut. Okay.
Kill them. Nah. If we ignore it, it won't happen.
Oh, there's a wisp.
Too late. I like that both Koma-san and Komain's in Spirit is just...
Oh, I got that fan again.
I guess they just have a lot of these. But yeah, both Koma-san and Komain's in Spirit is just that they burn you with their eyebrows, which is kind of funny. Like, what kind of terrifying curse? Oh, it burned you. If we go over there, we're back over here where Pepper Bolt is and Ipo.
Oh wow, like that's very...
Yeah, though these aren't permanent.
How? Not permanent?
Whenever you finish the Infinite Inferno, like reach the end, you know?
Oh, okay.
Then everything will reset and all the bosses will respawn, so you can fight them multiple times.
Okay.
And
but it's not like if we leave now, then it's gone.
No, it will stay.
That's the worst door ever. Like it leads...
Stupid door! Well, it's like, you know, this place is messed up, so it's kind of, you know, teleporting. See? So this circle is kind of like a maze. You kind of gotta find your way through the teleporting doors.
Let me find a treasure chest.
It's a flood charm.
Ah.
Oh. Hello.
So...
I guess we'll be fighting that guy later.
Yeah. So, in our timeline...
Yes.
Yokai Watch Busters just came out.
Yokai Watch Blasters.
Blasters. That's the international title, right?
Yes. I mean not international, like... in Japan and in Korea it's called Yokai Watch Busters. And maybe in some other Asian countries I don't know about. But I think it's only Korea.
But in like the European and North American version it's Blasters.
Yes. They edited out all the Busters references they could find. Or at least edit them so they don't seem as referencey anymore. Though, something someone I know actually showed me today.
That's Mama Aura. We haven't seen her, I think.
Yeah. She's in the wild. What are you doing here? Mom?
Young lady.
Like they revised the Busters logo, so it's instead Blasters. You know, like the actual Busters group you have in game has a logo that says Busters, and it was changed to Blasters. But there's apparently like one spot in the game where like it still says Busters
because they forgot to change it.
Yeah, like one kind of hidden logo has Busters still on it. So it's like,
is it intentionally hidden or is it just they forgot about it?
Yeah, they probably just didn't see it because it was like a little bit hard to see, you know.
Okay, but it's not like some like an Easter egg kind of hidden.
No, it's not an Easter egg. Probably. I assume they wouldn't risk that. Also, there's like a boss who got changed a lot, design-wise. Because he like referenced LouLilie, a character from the Ghostbusters movie, the first one. But there's like some cases where like graphics still depict him in his Japanese form. Like at one point you see like his silhouette and it still looks like the Japanese form. So it's kind of like, I guess you missed a few spots. But it's fine. That's probably why the game took so long to translate. I believe in Japan.
Because there was so much to change.
In Japan, it must have been out since like 2014 or 15.
So it's like 4 to 3 years old.
Yeah.
God, we're so rich.
Thought you meant like us in real life, and I was like, no, not really.
Keep dreaming.
Man, £9,099, that would be cool.
I wonder how much that is in euro.
Pounds are like worth more, right? At least they were when I went to London a while ago. That was years ago, but...
Yeah, they also were when I went to London, but I think the pound fell a little when...
Stuff happened.
Yeah, with the Brexit
I could imagine.
stuff.
I could imagine.
What
I remember is that the pounds were like so thick and heavy. I was like, is this actually supposed to be a little pound?
Oh.
Oh, we found him. Okay,
I remember
mister.
being confused, like...
Oh, you touched him.
For the most part...
Calypso.
Well, yeah. Okay, sorry.
No,
let's read this first.
Finish.
No, let's read this
Okay.
first. I can talk while we fight the
A
boss.
giant with huge scary eyes. Ah, doesn't this bring back some memories? Who'd have thought our shopping day would have ended with a fight? Well, QB maybe. He might have planned the whole thing. No. Regardless, we got to meet Komasan thanks to that. I wouldn't call it a turn of events entirely unlucky. How about you, Lou? Are you even listening to my reminiscing?
I don't know if this is really the best time, Whisper.
No, let me finish my story.
Yeah, I was always confused because, like, in Germany, you know, our coins, the bigger they are, the more they are, you know?
The more worth they are.
Yeah. Of course, like, the 50 cents is about as big or a little bit bigger than €1, but like within euros, like we have the €1 and the €2.
Yeah, it depends on like what tier you have. You have the bronze coins, you have the gold coins, and then you have the actual full euros.
Yeah, and within those tiers, the bigger the coin is, the more it's worth. And if I remember correctly, that was not the case.
The pounds are really tiny compared to like there's like a giant coin and it's like 20 cents or something. At least what I recall. I don't know the exact specifics. I like the 20-cent euro coin because it has like small grooves around it.
Grooves.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Because I think the purpose is to be like aesthetically pleasing, but also so that you know, blind people or people who can't see well can like feel, okay, this is 20 cents. Yeah. Maybe because like the 50-cent coin is pretty big, so it's not easy to confuse it for anything else, but like the 10 cent is not that much smaller than 20 cent.
Yeah, it is smaller, but not by much.
Yeah. And like the bronze money, like the 1 cent, the 2 cent, and the 5 cent are pretty much no one wants these.
They're also like significantly thinner.
Yeah. But it's kind of like, you know, that's like the money no one cares about.
Like, it's not worth it.
Weren't people talking about that they wanted to get rid of the 2-cent coin altogether? Oh, people died. Maybe we should be paying attention to this hard boss. I would say focus on his eyes for a while so that he can't use his powerful attacks anymore.
Oh yeah, that was his thing.
Revive Izzy first because she's closer to Nana, but she did what you said she can do. Okay,
that's why I did it.
Okay, use item to heal the person that's the most in danger right now. That would be Lucas, probably. And then heal Nana. Oh, yeah, I mean purify her. Okay, now we're back on track.
That's why I immediately went to his ultimate when they got killed.
Luckily he only inspirited her. Okay, Klaus is down. Maybe switch to a team with Nana so that she can do the healing. Okay, now one eye is down. He should be weaker now, but I would go for the other two just to be safe. I do like his voice, like ooh. Now,
ooh.
Also, like did I talk about what this like the original one? What's called Massive Face? Like
yeah.
Name
is so funny.
Did I talk about his German name? Because I remember that was something.
Harleking.
Yes, that's right. And I'm just always thinking, did they see his hair and think it was a clown?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening here?
I mean, as an English speaker, people should recognize like Harley Quinn, Harley King.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there is any need for translating.
Yeah. Forehead flick. I don't even know.
What is this guy's German name?
Oh, well, this guy, of course, in English is called Calypso, which comes from, like, eclipse, because, like, eclipse is the moon, I guess. And in German, he's called Eclipsopath, like psychopath and eclipse. But then, like, of course, pronounced German like Eclipsopath. Which is like, okay, guys, don't be mean to him. He's just trying to stand around in hell. Maybe put Klaus out of the way. Oh no, she did it. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, and now I would just attack him until he opens an eye and then try to take care of the eyes as soon as possible. Unless you feel like, okay, this is starting to be too slow. I think he missed all of those.
Let's do your Nana. So she can focus on healing the others.
Yeah, and then start maybe slowly healing those people in the back too, so that you don't have to swap to them when they're weak. Yeah.
Maybe Nana can heal.
Oh, of course I can, child. But Lucas would need manual healing because, you know, he's
Manual.
Auntie doesn't love him. Okay, he has opened his eyes again. Vinox's ultimate should be good for taking a bit of damage out of his eyes.
Yeah, no.
Because he's so fast. I do really love the eyes of these guys. You know?
The way they look?
Yeah, I kind of like how they're animated. Also like how they can individually close and blink and stuff. It's kind of cool. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They also managed to be pretty round, you know. It's not that easy to model round stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I guess with most of the other characters, the eyes are just like a texture put on the face.
Yeah, yeah. Especially because I'm like, when you look at like Jibanyan or his ultimate, put people up to can die if you want.
The B team. Crescent claws.
Even though he's not actually clawing at you. Oh, Shogun took a huge hit from that.
Mama? Nana?
Oh, that's what you meant. For a second I thought you were calling our actual mom. I was like, she's not here.
Mommy?
Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah. If you look at like Komo-san and Jibanyan, their eyes are literally just like sprites. And when they blink, they just kind of squish their eye textures, make them, the eye sprites, make them like small. As soon as the item is up, I would focus on reviving guys so that you don't start losing too many people.
Yeah, I just saw Orochi's ultimate going up.
I always prefer when he just gives the stink eye because then he can hurt. Yeah. Oh. He's an angry seal.
I guess.
Yeah, the problem is just when you always focus on the eyes, you have less time to focus on, like, getting actual damage to him, but yeah, you also can't have him have both eyes open because then he's just too strong. Ooh, he bit my eye. This guy has blue teeth and a green tongue.
Do you have anything against that?
Against blue tongue?
Green tongue and blue teeth.
Yeah, sorry. Oh damn it, he healed the other one too quickly again. Maybe, yeah, just see what he does now. Keep focusing on this eye because you already heard it. And then maybe use Orochi, yes. You already knew it. No. Auntie! Orochi, draw all your attention to you.
I think item's back, so... Here, Auntie.
Or Shogun could use his ultimate, it also hits everyone, so that's probably a good opportunity. It's also so... bad because he just hits everyone with that arm thing.
Yeah, his arm is so big.
Why are you so big? It's not fair. Did I talk about what yokai like these two guys are inspired from?
I think
It's,
but you keep say it again.
I think it's the same as, you know the guy in Kitaro who gets defeated by a guy shouting, "I've seen past you."
Yeah.
That's the same type of yokai, I believe. And I forgot what exactly their Japanese name is. It's like something Nyudo. It's like one of the Nyudo kind of yokai, like the monk yokai, like just like Van Nyudo, which Do Wheel is based on. And this particular monk is the hazy monk, and it's like maybe when you walk at night, you'll suddenly see a giant, and that's him.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like when you turn your back or something on him, he'll eat you or so. It's something like that, a typical spooky story.
Yeah.
But like a lot of yokai, he has this weakness that's pretty simple, but you just gotta know about it. It's like a lot of yokai just got this secret code word to defeat them, basically.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of funny.
What?
There's like these all powerful creatures, but if you know this secret code, they can't hurt you.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
And you also get modern stories like that, like the what's called Kuchisake Onna, who's like she tells you questions and she's like am I pretty, and if you say yes, then she'll cut your mouth just like hers, and if you say no, she'll kill you. And what you get.
Whoa. Great pick.
Yeah, and the thing is, the trick is that you don't say yes or no, you say something like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go home," or you say something that's a non-committal answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can use that to confuse her briefly and run away. It's kind of a similar thing, though. Of course, Kuchisake Onna is more like a recent urban legend rather than an old yokai.
I was gonna say, that's a more recent one?
Yeah. Recent ones, I mean, recent compared to other stuff is like the Jinmen-ken, which is like Manjimat and Yokai Watch, or what's it called, Teke, which is like...
Does this even hurt him?
What? His eyes? No, his eyes don't hurt him when you hit them. They're only there for hitting the eyes is only for like self-defense against his stronger moves,
I was gonna say, I feel like I'm making no process.
Yeah, that's what I meant, you need to balance it out. That's why the ultimates are so good, because they hit everything. But you can't leave two eyes open, he's just too strong for that, yeah?
Yeah.
But what you could try is maybe hit him when like one eye is open. And maybe see if like that makes him weak enough. Yeah, I mentioned like Teke. I remember I first heard about that one in Digimon Tamers because they mentioned it in one episode. Which is like...
When?
In the episode where Kurumon is like going around school and they wonder if it's like a ghost.
Oh, okay.
And then one student is like, I wonder if it's Teke. And I think in German they actually say, I wonder if it's the monster that goes Teke. But of course in German there's no context of what it is. But it's kind of like, you understand what he means. It's like some urban legend.
Yeah.
It's like, the urban legend is that it's like a woman who got run over by a train and bisected. And she like runs, so her upper half is like is now a ghost monster, and she like runs on her elbows, and she has like a scythe, and she bisects you with it, so you're just like her. A lot of these urban legends just seem to be zombie ladies who cut you to be like her.
Oh yeah, the lady has also like the same mouth. So
yeah.
Well,
that's why her name is Kuchisake Onna, the slit mouth woman. Speaking of slit mouth woman, I remember I saw people like point out like, oh, all the yokai in Yokai Watch, they have such lame names in Japanese, like this one is just something man, and it's kind of like this is pretty accurate for yokai.
Yeah.
This is how yokai are typically named.
Jesus Christ, what about like Bigfoot?
the Loch Ness monster. It's just a monster of a lake called Loch Ness.
Yeah, like, what do you want?
Though I think they also can be clever. Like for example, Norway. He's in Japanese. He's called Murikabe, which is a pun on the classic yokai Nurikabe. And Muri means like impossible because he goes always like Muri, like impossible, can't do it. I think it's fun, but I do also like the English names.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I need to take a little bit of a breather because...
I mean, I haven't been saying much either, but I'm really trying to concentrate on this guy.
I know, I don't blame you. Like, these guys, they take concentration out of you.
And they're not designed.
They're not designed.
For you to be talking over them.
Yeah. You gotta pay the respect and pay attention. It's kind of like, I think the Yokai fight system is interesting that if you are just at the right kind of level and have the right type of enemy, that it really becomes this intense battle of strategy, and that's what I kind of enjoy. You know? But it can be tedious if you're a little bit too weak, so you're fighting someone who's always this close to killing you, and you can't even look away for a second. There just keeps falling debris every time he does it, like where's it coming from? I would probably wince if thunder struck my eye too. I like that its spirit is called Stink Eye. But you're pretty close now. If you keep focusing on his head, it shouldn't be too much longer. Also, Vinox's ultimate is up again.
Yeah, I wanted to heal him before
That makes sense. Because then he would become the target.
Yeah, also then Nana is more likely to heal Shogunyan.
Yum 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 yum.
Oh.
Shogunyan, no!
You're gonna get that back.
Bonito Black. Shogunyan is a yokai where I kinda prefer the Japanese name, but I understand why they changed it. Because in Japanese it's called Bushinyan, and Bushi is like the Japanese common word for samurai. And you know, that's what he is, he's a samurai. And I guess they were like, kids don't know what Bushi means, and...
But do kids know what a shogun is?
More than they know what a Bushi is. I mean, shogun is kind of a word that's slowly becoming... I mean, it's...
Bushido, like the concept of Bushido is in One Piece.
Yes, of course, everyone has read One Piece.
Yes.
It's kind of like, but is it mentioned in
Nana,
like...
go here, Klaus.
But is Bushido in One Piece mentioned like in the English version?
That's a good question.
Maybe only in the manga. And who reads? No one. I feel shogun might be a term that's kind of known via pop culture a little bit more. Because, you know, remember in Digimon, remember Shogun Gekomon? They also used Shogun there.
Yeah.
When in fact in Japanese it was Tono-sama Gekomon. I assume Shogun is a term that is like in some movie I never saw. You know? Like maybe it's in The Last Samurai or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a term that's commonly known in English.
Wait. You almost got him now, but he's gonna claw you. The rumbling of his flesh when he does it is concerning.
Yeah.
Sounded a bit like snow, you know, when you step on it. I wouldn't want my body to sound like that.
Yeah. I guess he's a bit rusty.
I think maybe you can now risk just focusing on his forehead because he's so almost down, so at this point you can just like do the damage and outlast him.
Okay.
You still got the pin on his eye now?
I know.
Okay. Oh, now it should be even easier. He's weakened and almost dead, so hit that forehead.
Okay.
I do like how he has the X on his foot, just so you know, hey, hit this.
I'm tired.
Something I always found interesting when this guy like is defeated, like his eyes will stay closed when they are closed. So when both eyes are closed, when he's defeated, like his eyes will just be closed during his losing animation. But if both eyes are open, they'll have like
Pink coin.
a special, a special position set. Like he'll start out with them like being like wincing, and then he'll close one of them as he falls. You know what I mean?
I came in here through this, right?
Yes, that's where you came from.
So next is this.
Yeah.
Where am I going next?
When I was here the first time, I didn't find this. I was like, oh, do I gotta find another exit? That's weird. I didn't.
Yeah, I only saw it on the map, and I was like, what?
Okay, I guess next time maybe we'll go down there, or maybe we'll take a break from Inferno. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be good to level up a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, then see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.